They are subtle shifts that reshape everything, not flashy, just unstoppable, because what she brings cannot be corrupted. It cannot be sold or stolen or politicized. It doesn't fit on a ballot or in a doctrine. It is felt in the marrow and known in the dark. And when this world finally realizes that the throne was never out there, but always inside, that's when the fire becomes light. The return isn't something you read about. It's something you feel, not in your thoughts, but in your bones. Not in theories or texts, but in that trembling moment when your body does something ancient, something sacred, without needing permission. The Dragon Queen doesn't descend from the heavens like a deity with commandments. She rises through your spine like a memory, like heat, like the truth your skin has never forgotten. She doesn't speak in doctrine, she speaks in pulse, in the language of sensation, in the rhythm of breath that quickens when you stop performing and start listening, really listening, to your body, as if it were scripture carved by stars. She awakens quietly and undeniably, in the woman who no longer flinches at her own voice, in the one who bleeds and no longer calls it shame, in the one who walks away from a table where her soul isn't fed. Sometimes she comes as fire in your back during meditation, like wings trying to break through skin. Sometimes as tears during yoga, rising from nowhere and everywhere. That's not emotional chaos. That's sacred intelligence. That's not breakdown. It's breakthrough. That's not your mind losing control. It's your soul remembering its throne. You won't find her in golden temples. You'll find her in tremors, in the way your breath catches during a song that says everything you couldn't, in the way your skin prickles when truth is spoken after centuries of silence. In that sigh, you let out barefoot in the grass, as if the earth was listening. These are not emotional outbursts. They are initiations, ceremonies not taught, but remembered. Your body is the altar. Your breath is the incense. Your tears are holy water. This is why belief alone can't carry her. You can chant her name and still hide your truth. You can burn sage and still betray your own intuition. Rituals done from habit are just performances. But presence, raw, unfiltered presence, that's where she lives. She doesn't respond to performance. She responds to alignment, to authenticity. She doesn't ask you to act holy. She asks you to be whole, even when it's messy, even when it's loud, even when it scares people. She lives in the spine, the dragon path. That's why Kundalini rises like a serpent, not to seduce, but to awaken. That's why movement heals. That's why dancing alone with your eyes closed can feel like coming home. That's why screaming in a forest doesn't make you crazy. It makes you clear. The shell of suppression was never meant to last. It must crack, not to destroy you, but to deliver you. That scream, that shake, that tear, that's the egg breaking. That's the flame remembering its shape. So stop looking for her in scriptures, in gurus, in faraway lands. Look in sensation, in breath, in stillness that roars louder than words. She does not arrive with commandments, she arrives with presence. She arrives in you, not to be followed, but to be embodied.